Hello. Sorry. Alright. Okay. I'm sorry. Hi. Did I already unmute my mic? Did I accidentally mute it? Oh, I understand. Hold on. I understand. Remove the... Hello. Remove. Hello. Alright. I fixed it. I fixed the problem. Alright. This is Catch Me. No camera right now. Anyway. I know this is Yonder, so I hope you will like what I did for you, love. I don't know. How nice it felt to be that exceptional at what I do. I've been a detective for 4 years and solved enough cases to be respected in record time. Even at my young age, my name is already being whispered among police officers and other known detectives. However, I want to be a legend. I don't want to be just good. Jamie Owen, Carol Dunlap, I want to be one of them. The top of the top. I need a breakthrough, though. The universe, to my misfortunes, rarely gives away free murder cases that would be so complex nobody would dare take up. But I would. This morning is no different than any other, even when I hoped it would be. After solving David Coleman's case, a brutal homicide performed by a desperate teen, I was hoping for a sign from Summer. I needed to know that all of this had a reason. Sleepless nights spent poring over evidence, given chases, his tear-filled eyes as he tried to explain himself to me during hearings. His torn expression and desperation was embedded in my mind when I went to bed. Knowing that I won, because of that, his life was doomed. But it was for the greater good, wasn't it? He deserved the punishment, after all. Unfortunately, I only got a few pats on the back, nods of respect, but nothing else. That's alright, though. I'll get my spotlight soon. I crave the attention. I am an attention whore. Anyway. Hold on. I need to charge my phone. Just got that wire. Oh, I hate this wire. Die, fire, bitch. That rhymed. I don't know why. That rhymed. Charge! 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 Why? Do you like this wire? I'm going to kill you. Alright. Hopefully that works. Okay, that works. Okay. I'll get my spotlight soon. Oh, I know this. Place. This looks familiar. Because I've seen it in other visual novels, like Criminally Yours. Leaving the apartment, I head downtown towards the train station. People go about their lives, passing me by and minding their own businesses. Some of them just glance at me from the corner of my eye, but nothing exceptional. Just the acknowledgement that I've passed by. I arrive at the train station and suddenly a familiar voice echoes behind me. Hey, drop this! I turn around, glancing at my friend that is currently handing me back my ID. Snow. And the pronouns, him. Sorry, thanks. When I've gone to the building without this. You wouldn't. Happy that I could watch your back. Ethan smiles, pocketing a half-empty pack of cigarettes. What's that noise? Then hands me coffee as he observes closely for a reaction. Of course, my favorite. Wouldn't expect any less from a fellow detective. If getting my order right is a result, I don't mind. Did you finish the hearings? Yep, and organize them all in text for you. Snow. Once you have a moment, please take a look at them. Okay. He always did this. He always helped me a lot whenever he could. Both of us are detectives with separate cases, but we try to support one another as often as we can. He does not feel the competition. He never strived for something greater. He was content with where he was, and for some reason I envied him sometimes. Goodness gracious. Who's doing construction back there? Who's doing construction back there? Why is there a ringing? Anyway. Being this happy with where you are in life, it must have come easy. Oh my god, I can't. Main menu. No, not main menu. Preferences. Hopefully that does it. Oh. Sorry, very distracting. I look at him and notice his usual casual wear. He never dresses fancy. If anyone would glance at him, they'd think he's just a young adult who works at a coffee shop. Yeah, but I know the truth. He always carries a Glock under that oversized, too long t-shirt. I guess that's reasonable, because, you know, you set yourself... If he's not, you know, good at defending himself, I guess, you know, it's good to do that, since people don't think you're as important. He always carries a Glock under that oversized, too long t-shirt. He smiles when he sees me staring, piercings under his lip glinting in the morning sunlight. It's getting creepy. Gonna be your next suspect? What? No. I was just lost in thought. Everything's alright? I sigh, scratching my collarbone as I ponder. Dave's case is still in my head, still. If you ever, you know, need to talk. I know, Ethan, thank you. The train arrives as we both get in. Why is it crackling? The ride isn't long, and we fill the time with talking about our day so far. Finally, we reach the police station as we enter through the glass door after scanning our IDs. A few of our acquaintances nod towards us. Some outwardly greet us as they exchange a few sentences with Ethan. I plaster on a polite smile as the ones that approach me, and once they part, I make a beeline towards my office, leaving Ethan to catch up to me. But not until I bump into someone. Ah, shit, sorry. I grumble and look up. No way. Is that Jamie Owen? But he's stationed somewhere else completely. Why would he? And to think I was thinking about it today morning. The one I look up to is here. And he is younger than I expected. Hello. Oh, good. My heart stutters. I open and close my mouth, but no sound comes out. And now he seems worried as his face drops and he squeezes my shoulder. His hand is warm and all too real. You look like you've seen a ghost. His amused tone makes me snap out of my thoughts. Oh. Greet him politely. I don't know. Okay, I guess this is better. Jamie, seeing no signs of retreat, smiles wider and emboldened and steps closer. His hand drops from my shoulder as he picks up my ID lanyard, and by sliding it down his fingers through it, he looks it over, tilting his head as he rings my name. My heart jumps to my throat. I feel unease, but I make no moves to step back, as if I have frozen in place. He catches the slight twitch, and he seems to relish in it, even if he tries to hide it under his polite mask. Snow, nice to meet you. I've really recently changed stations, and I've been told there were some prodigies working. I'm assuming you're one of them. That's so weird. Anyway. His eyes are consuming all my micro expressions as he stares me down. I force out a smile. Let's not jump to big titles, sir. Please call me Jamie, dear. We'll be work partners after all. As I open my mouth to answer, I feel a sharp pull back. Jamie's eyes narrow as he looks over my shoulder, and oh, the other one? Hey, what the hell? My voice is merely a whisper, but once it reaches him, he reluctantly takes his hand off. Sorry, I didn't recognize him, so I assumed he must be bothering with some stranger. Right. Both men eye each other for a second. I guess Jamie is a bit more extraordinary than I thought. But then Ethan tugs me by the sleeve. Jamie sidesteps from behind Ethan, stepping beside us. Nice to meet you, sir. Let's go, Snow. Promise to look through my files. Jamie blocks our path before we can take more steps forward and plasters on a smile. Now I think it is proper time for introductions. I'm so glad we will be working together. When my chief officer called me for a meeting, I didn't expect two such rookies. I thought you two would be slightly more experienced. He's calling us rookies. Oh, he's calling us rookies. Oh, fuck. Jamie's look was gentle and polished, as if rehearsed way too many times. He eyed us for a moment, then stepped forward and read Ethan's ID. I have heard of you. You're the one solving Miss Anna's case. What's it to you? Where did Ethan's hostility come from? Sure, Jamie was behaving oddly, but didn't do anything outwardly aggressive. I did a bit of research. I just wanted to know who I'll be working with. And you, Snow? He turned his head just slightly, his pupils locking in on mine. His toothy grin widened. You were the one that solved David's case. It was impressive. I read the report. Thank you. Despite my attempts at behaving calmly, I felt a throb in my chest. Like an excited kid finally gained the recognition. Can't wait to see your brilliance in the field, Snow. We have to go. Alright. Ethan's urgency made me sigh, nod reluctantly. He reaches for my wrist and gently wraps his slender fingers around it, pulling me away from the new mentor. Weirdly, he keeps looking over his shoulder as we walk off towards my office. They're acting weird, like they know each other. Or what if they're both I don't really know who's the yandere in the story, or anything like that. I know we're detectives trying to solve a certain case or something, but I don't know who the yanderes are. Hold on. So what if they both know each other as, like, they're trying to get at my love? They're trying to get my love. They're trying to get my non-existent pussy. Alright, anyway. The day passes relatively calmly. I have no active cases in the back of my mind, so I help sort through Ethan's hearings and write down any important notes that pop into my head. His interaction with Detective Owen is deeply rooted into my mind. Should I be concerned with Ethan's reaction to the other man? That makes it sound like he was jealous, which obviously wouldn't be the case. Something else was the matter. I think I'm a better detective than you because I am seeing what the fucking obvious. Nevertheless, I was extremely happy to have met the one I read about only, flesh and bones in his dog glory. Working hard, looking alright. Hey, let's see. Hey, working hard. Where have I heard that? I know I've heard that from Markiplier, but what the hell is this? Working hard. Like, I've just heard Markiplier say it, so that's what I said. Hey, working hard, working hard. Like, when he's ever in a work setting in like a game, he just does that. His voice startles me. I wasn't used to the people entering my office as if they belonged here. Besides, I still haven't gotten used to the fact that now he was here. He still seems too real. Yeah, I'm helping Ethan sort through his stuff. His eyebrow was raised. Mind if I help? It'll be faster if I do. His offer is tempting, however, after witnessing the first meeting and the outward hostility and unwillingness to cooperate, I shake my head slowly. Polite decline. It's not like I don't trust Jamie at all, I just don't want to risk it. Thank you, but I'll handle it just fine. Alright, suit yourself. I brought you coffee. You should get a proper one some other day. I'll be staying here for a while. Might as well get to know each other better in that case. He seems genuine. My shoulders relaxed a little. It was just a friendly invitation. Sure thing. I'd love to. Actually, God. Wanna say what? What's that to you? What's it to you, you bitch? Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. I'm trying to win his favor. I've been a fan for a long time. I've admired your work all these years, and I kind of try to follow in your footsteps. Jamie's eyebrows raise, and then a beaming grin appears on his lips. Seems I've made him happy, extremely so. That's very nice of you. As you can see, I'm an ordinary person, just like you, Snow. But we have one thing in common, talent to solve the cases no one else would. I'm sure that one day you'll be just like me. Not even better. That's so kind of you to say. Surprisingly, he seems very enthusiastic over one small admission, as if he waited for it to leave my lips. I've watched your growths from afar. Newspapers, medias, even TV reports sometimes. You are more than a little detective world than you think, love. His soft, warm lap echoes in the confined space, and I involuntarily feel the need to giggle too. It was comforting, knowing that all I do had a reason. That my work was paying off. I wasn't invisible, you know. I don't like how the music stopped. Hello? 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 I'm beginning to notice some things, meaning... Ethan, wasn't he? He seemed discontent with us talking. I'm worried he might try to limit our interactions. I know you two are friends, but you never know. Just watch out for him. The sickness people act that coy sometimes. My stomach does a weird flip at what he's trying to insinuate. It's not like Ethan would try to undermine my work. If anything, he'd been nothing but a help so far. It'd be a betray of our firm trust. He would never. I know. In this moment, it seems like an unlikely scenario, doesn't it? I don't condone jumping to conclusions. Unfortunately, this business is all about solo work. You bite out others, so you have 5 seconds of spotlight. And personally, I'd hate to see your potential being wasted, so. God, you're trying to turn me against him. I'm not. I see you, as well as your intelligence, your spark. I'm just worried someone else might take over the place wrongfully. I'm speaking, unfortunately, from experience, doll. Please, consider my words. I don't like what you're trying to tell me. I don't want to shatter your trust you two must have built over time. I just feel peace in my heart, knowing I tried to warn you beforehand of the possibility. I've seen the downfall of the smartest. I'll forget it, for now at least. I hope I'm wrong. I know you're wrong. All I'm guessing is he likes us, and you like us. This is my conclusion so far. I know I'm jumping into assumptions, but, basically, you like us, he likes us. That's the only reason. Jamie's shrug is nonchalant, but I see a slight disappointment in his eyes. He's forced out a small smile. He almost looks sad. The case rolled up, we gotta go. They requested us both. I believe that. They requested all of us. I got notified before you do. Why didn't you notify us sooner than... They told me to wait for you too to get notified. They were unsure whether to call you too. Oh God, I'm gonna have to deal with these two. God, I have to deal with 2 fucking weird assholes at once. Fuck. Sorry. Usually having to deal with 1 asshole is fine. Dealing with 2 once trying to get my love, I just can't deal with it. God. Alright. Jamie's smile is wry as he walks past Ethan, and my friend only shudders. Oh, come on, Snow, we have to go. Yeah. The car ride was nothing short of torturous. Jamie's behind the wheel was nothing out of everything on the way. Horses, pretty clouds. It was surprising how easily distracted he was, and Ethan was having none of it, honestly. Sat in the backseat, letting the 2 men sort it out by themselves, which obviously they haven't. I'm no babysitter for 2 grown men. The ride was 20 insufferable minutes. Oh, God. First thing that hit us is the unrelenting stench of iron and decay as we cross the entryway. Okay, I'm looking at things. Okay. We'll do detective work later. I'm already entering things. The building was a small family house located far deep into the suburbs. This seemed familiar. We enter, and in a small living room lies a body. Eyes plucked, hair shaved, and clear signs of struggle. Fallen chair with bloodied leg. A vase broken on the kitchen floor. Bloodstains on the victim trying to run from the perpetrator. So I'm guessing this was used as a weapon. He was over here. I'm guessing they got hit. That's why the weird... I'm trying to think about this. Who's being beaten maybe here? Trying to get up maybe? That's why there's that blood. Trying to get up. Oh. Maybe I'm trying to think of theories of what happened. Basically, they're on the floor being beaten. But there's no foot. Where's the footprints to leave? Of the person leaving the scene. That's confusing. But they're trying to get away. This is their last moment. Trying to get up. Maybe walk over. But they fell. I don't know. I'm not a detective. Don't worry. I'm not a detective. This is hell. Jamie passes me without a second thought. Our scanning the places as there are small strands with numbers. The staff is moving up and about, covering in protective gear. The senior detective puts on a pack of sterile gloves as he begins to examine the body. Ethan follows suit right after taking everything in. The room is dead silent, save for the hum of the city outside. I need to look around carefully. Okay. I walk over to the silhouette, staring at the bloodstains. He stands on the nearby cupboard, as if a mockery. It's right back in its place. Blood samples from the stains in the body should match the one that has dried up on this stat chat. The view is nothing short of a horror. Eyes spooned out, hair shaved and the mouth frozen in clear terror before the attacker delivered 28 stab... 28 wait, is it was that the thing with Detroit Become Human? Right? Yep. Yep, that is the exact number.
28 stab wounds.
28 stab wounds. You didn't give him a chance, huh? Is that the reference? Is that a reference? Fucking God. I pick up a hair sample and place it on the sterile Ziploc bag, handing it to one of the nearby policewomen. Nice thinking with the hair. We'll send it and confirm whether that's really him. That's brutal, isn't it? Wonder why the guy removed the eyeballs. Are we dealing with a new serial killer? Yeah. Hair shaved. Eyes spooned out. Mouth frozen in the clear terror. Maybe they're trying to get away, they fell, and being beaten. Eyes scooped. But I'm so confused. Where are the perpetrators' footprints? Are we gonna think about that? Because I'm kind of confused. I lean in close to the body to secure the perimeter. What the fuck? Did I go crazy already? The eyes. Look around, but no one seems rattled, only me. What the hell? The eyes open? Wait, what? The victim clearly tried to run from the attacker. Blood stains from the wall escaping. Bloody footprints. I take measurements of the shoe size of the footprint and measure the shoes that are on the stand match the size. Unfortunately, they do. I don't notice Jamie eyeing me as he holds a tablet in hand. Once our eyes meet, he approaches, showing me the screen. The victim's name was Emil Lawrence. This is why the house seemed familiar. I knew the guy. He was the shy high schooler whom I exchanged a few sentences with. He always seemed friendly, slightly timid. I heard he only got in one fight during the whole high school. It was because the bullies drowned his backpack in the toilet. Looking at the pictures standing on the table around the house, the pit grows in my stomach. I grow more and more sure now he is now dead. Even if it seems impossible, the body's so mutilated, you can't truly tell who it is for real. All signs show it is him. The lab and time will only tell and confirm. I feel something in the back of my throat and I gulp it down. Blinking repeatedly, I look aside. Goddamn Detective Snow, get it a grip. A warm hand lands on my shoulder. Jamie's worried face takes up my vision, momentarily distracting me from the fear. Everything's alright, you seem paler. His voice is soft, so gentle, a stark contrast to the gruesome vision in the room. I nod, shaking off my tension. The lab will confirm whether it's him for sure in a few days. He gathered hair samples from clothes and near the body. I checked suicides. For now, it all lines up. Who could have done it? Did Emil really have so many enemies that one of them brutally murdered him? Who would have the reason to do so? I feel a headache forming as I imagine all the hearings I have to go through in the upcoming days. Jamie, seeing my expression, squeezes my shoulder, then let's go. Don't worry, I'll help you with everything. And hey, this case might help you earn the path to the top. It doesn't feel right, though, at the price of a sweet boy. He didn't deserve this, at least I hope he didn't. Jamie's right. I'm all wrapped up here. Jamie's voice is like a balm to my soul. Jamie glances at him. Did you take pictures of everything we needed? I have the bathroom, the kitchen, and the bedroom, too. Let's leave. I just know I will be dreaming about this. I'll send a report from home. Once I return, I solemnly swear. What's got him in such a rush? Jamie seems surprised and impressed at the same time before managing his expression to a slight smile. He pats Ethan's shoulder as the other visibly tenses up. Good job, everyone. Let's get back to the station. Organize everything we have and write down further steps. So, someone we know. But who would do that? Like, maybe we know. Like, I'm guessing, like, I'm trying to think about this of, you know, what would the writer of this visual novel do? Someone who knows us from high school. But, like, if this is yandere, like, that person doing that for us, but why? They have nothing against us. Why did they choose them? We breathe a sigh of relief as our job comes to an end. Samples in the lab, first suspects gathered, hearings planned, and our pin board is organized. Jamie bids us farewell as he leaves first, heading home to retire for the night. I look at the clock and lean back in my old creaking chair, hands running through my face. Oh, this will be rough. Sorry? The case, I mean, if you ever need a break, I could just take it up. Me and Jamie, I mean, I heard you knew the victim personally. Right. I trust him. I know Jamie is just trying to, you know, cause doubt. Right, Ethan has no personal affiliation with the victim, as he's my friend from the police school. Ah, sweet Ethan, how kind he is. But what if he wants to take this case for himself? No! He would never! I can't help but feel a bit protective of the case, though. For example, I try to make sure of my words. My stomach churns at the traitor's thoughts. Why would I fucking even? It's alright. I mean, the paperwork regarding declining the case would have been a headache. Not to mention the decline case would strain my resume and reputation. You and your ambitions. Take yourself into consideration sometimes, alright? Ethan seems visibly upset, if not irritated by my stubborn attitude. Stop trusting Jamie! Is this an act? Is he genuine? I hate the fact that Jamie planted that seed of doubt into my mind. Can't but undermine all actions in my head now. Relax beside. I have a personal vendetta against the culprit. Emil was a sweet guy. At least he seemed like one. I hope I can do for justice. Ethan, at first unconvinced, reluctantly nods and scratches the side of his neck as he ponders. Was he unhappy I didn't let up? Was he... Snow, get a goddamn grip. Say, you up for some late evening snack at mine? Yes. Fuck you, Jamie. You know what? I could use some downtime. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. Alright. I'll see you later.